When I left university, I only had one idea in mind. I wanted to be a member of Parliament. Mad, deranged fool that I was. I very quickly got out of that, but I went straight to the House of Commons, and for 26 years I was very, very happy there, working for members of Parliament, latterly for my husband, despite my mother saying to me, Christine, why don't you do something in your own right? I take her point, and I do take her point, and I know possibly I've missed out because I didn't do something in my own right. But when you look at the number of political marriages that failed, I think actually I did make the right decision in working for my husband for nearly 15 years because we're still together. He led the life of a battery hen. I answered the phone, I opened his post, I kept his diary. If he'd had a mistress, I would have to tell him it was time to go and see her. And then I'd have to have rung up and said it's time to come home. He was one of the few MPs who'd have been in deep trouble if he hadn't had an affair with his secretary. Eat your heart out, John Prescott. What that man's going to do when he loses his looks, I don't know. He'll have to ask David Mellor. I know. But my life was completely mapped out. My husband, Neil Hamilton, he had the 5th safest Conservative seat in the country. It took some losing, but he did it. It just goes to prove that John Lennon was right. Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. But how did I survive? As I said, the media in full cry, they are like feral beasts. It's awful. But what's your choice? If you know you're right, if you know they're wrong, if you know you're innocent, you just go out there onto the doorstep, whatever it is, and you scream your innocence. And I'm always very, very suspicious of people like famous footballers who are accused of having affairs with somebody called Rebecca Lewis, who have no comment. Now, if you were accused of having an affair with your nanny and you had not, you would say so, wouldn't you? You really would. But don't be, I was talking, this is a complete aside, and Karen will kill me because I'm probably over time already. I was talking to Andrew Mitchell's wife the other day, Sharon. Andrew Plebgate Mitchell. Plebgate will be on his tombstone. Cash for questions will be on my husband's tombstone. It's something you have to live with. Life, it's not about, you all know this, it's not about waiting for the sun to come out, is it? We've had it today, but it's about learning to live and laugh in the, the thunder, the rain, and the lightning. And everybody's going to get it sooner or later. And that's what oh goodness me, I think that is my sign to sit down. My life, basically, up till now, reads a bit like a novel. I mean, it's got sex, violence. Neil had his nose broken in a gay bashing exercise. That's another story. And he's not gay, by the way. Friend of ours, don't go there. It's got power struggles, disaster, triumph. It's all there. Whatever it's been, it's not been dull. And people sometimes say to me, what advice do you have for people? And I've got masses, of course, because I'm a woman. But basically what I say is, never let the past destroy the future. It's not worth it. Whatever's happened, let it go. Don't let it destroy the future. And don't look back, because you're not going there.